Hey everybody, it's Dr. Mac here, and today's short tutorial will be on how we will use hypothesis. Currently in our class, we have three major discussion channels. There'll be the discussion director posts, your long-form blogs, and the reading that and annotating we do together in hypothesis. I will see how, over the modules, how the course unfolds between our discussions on, with prompts and those based on the readings and how we can make them interact better. But I wanted to cover in this tutorial, A, how you are going to access the readings, and B, how you can annotate those readings using our private hypothesis group. So the first thing you need to do is create an account. I'm not going to create that account. I already have one, so I'm going to go ahead and sign in. The creating account is pretty simple. You just need a username, an email address, and a password, and then you'll verify your email. So I'm going to sign in. All right. And now I'm going to go back over to the class website. And if you remember, there's the class website and the class stream. The only difference is the class stream is just edu573.net Work Learning Collaborative versus here, all of my open courses that I built in WordPress live on this site. So if you're navigating from the course, if you went to just networkcollaborative.com, you can click here. And then down below is each module. So our first module will be literacy and culture. And then you have a series of readings. Now, if you click on these readings, hypothesis will automatically be loaded once you're signed in. You see these buttons over here, 1, 2, and 3. All right. So if I click here on this little link, view group activity, here's an invite link. Now I'm going to take this link and post it over onto our class stream. Here is the link. So all you have to do now is click on this link to join this group. And I'm going to post some more tutorials that Dr. Dean from Hypothesis just shared with me on Twitter at the end of this video in this same post. So I'll probably go back and edit this post a little bit. All right, so let's publish that. And so what you'll need to do is then click that once you have your hypothesis account made and you can join your group. You'll then be ready to annotate our article. And what's interesting is if you click on the public view of this article, you'll see all of the annotations from people who have done it in the last classes. I used to do this openly. This is the first time I'm going to try the private groups. And so you can actually see all of the people who have worked on and taken this class before. But we will have our own private group. And now if you look, there are no annotations. And with the annotations, you can do many things. You have bold, italics, block quotes, insert links. You can insert an image. Now with the image, it uses what's called Markdown. So what you do is you have to delete this here and put a link to your image there. All right. So it's a little bit different there. You'll notice the same thing when you do the bullets. You'll see the stars, and that's just. But it will. All of these things will work in the what you get editor. Now, you don't have to write the EDU 573 tag, as I had said before, because we're actually in a private group. So you can develop your own tags as you're reading this. If you want to do tags for claims or evidence, or if you want to make like questions, like think about the code book that you would use to annotate these texts. And let's see if that develops organically and what happens there. So that's pretty much how hypothesis works. And I look forward to reading these texts with you. I find it very powerful to not just talk about a text, but to talk within a text and to be inside the text. It's a great reading tool, and I look forward to seeing everything that we do.